Hey everybody, it's Papa Dan back again with another episode of Dan's Free Ideas, where I give my ideas away because I can't seem to make them happen, but maybe you can. If you're wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing, go look at episode 1. So, this episode, I'm going to give away a couple of ideas, but I want to make an observation before I do. There's been some discussion in the news over the weekend about Pete Rose being pardoned and then maybe he can get into the Hall of Fame. And I always thought that Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. They should just make a scoundrels wing where you could have Pete Rose and Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire and Shoeless Joe Jackson and all those guys who were famous baseball players but were banned from the Hall of Fame, even though they are famous baseball players. It's like they don't want to acknowledge that there can be rapscallions among them. So that's just my thought on the topic. My ideas for this week. I got 2 ideas. The first idea is for Saturday Night Live. And actually, both ideas are for Saturday Night Live, come to think of it. And the first idea is to do a spoof of the British baking show. And if you're familiar with that show, you know that on occasion, they'll have a contestant on who has to deal with some sort of disability or problem. They had on a woman who was deaf. They had on a woman who had a deformed hand and things like that. So I thought, well, if you're going to do that, why not have a contestant who's blind? And I thought that might lead to amusing situations where, for example, the contestant's cutting something up and the host comes over to talk to them and they turn around to say hi and they stab the host in the stomach, and maybe they're deep frying something and they spill hot oil on the host, something like that. Typical Saturday Night Live stuff. And don't write me letters saying it's terrible to make fun of the blind. I'm not making fun of the blind, I'm making fun of the TV show. So, at any rate, that's my first idea. My second idea is to do a spoof of Shark Tank. And this may have been done, it's probably been done by somebody somewhere, but have the entrepreneur who comes out be Snoop Dogg. And he's obviously got weed or whatever, and he gives it to the sharks and they all get wasted and they start throwing money at him and, just stuff like that. So I just thought those would be a couple of amusing ideas for Saturday Night Live. Years ago, I had an idea for Saturday Night Live, and I'm told that it appeared on the show. Same sort of thing. I sent it in saying, here's, send me money if you want to, but, basically here's a free idea. And it was for Burley toilet tissue. So if you've ever seen that skit, as far as I know, that's my idea floating around out there. But it was a long time ago. And anyway, so that's it for this episode of Dan's Free Ideas. And if you know anybody at Saturday Night Live, you want to pass that along, feel free. And hopefully you'll let me know about it and I can get to watch it too. So. This is the point where I'm supposed to say click on like and click on subscribe, and it's entirely up to you, whatever you care to do. I don't have very many subscriptions myself, although I do click like from time to time, but I'm not going to press the issue. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. So anyway, hope you're all okay. Hope you're healthy, and good to see you from this side of the screen, and hope to see you all again. Take care. Bye-bye.